Today, we're going to be talking about the importance of building a foundation for your personal budget before you even think about building a foundation for your business budget. Now, hey, Authentic Therapists, it's Keisha here, the founder of Peaceful Mental Health Counseling Services, which is a group practice based out of New York. Also, the founder and owner of Authentic Profitable Practice, where we help therapists like you start from the ground up to build a successful and profitable practice today. So one of the things that I realized that a lot of people think that they need to do is, okay, let me just figure out like how much money I want to make for this business and what type of services or products I need to be able to provide or to sell in order to reach this particular amount. That is all fine and dandy. It's perfectly okay. But answer this question. What difference will it make at the end of the day if you have a certain amount coming in from your business if it's not able to pay off things that you have personally? Now, these things could be your putting money into your savings account. It could be paying for health insurance. It could be paying your car note. It could be paying your rent or your mortgage. You have to look at those things first. We cannot do what many people do, which is the opposite of what you should be doing, which looks like this. I want to come up with a specific amount of money that I want to make per year, and then I'm just going to go with the flow, and whatever money comes in, that's just what comes in. That is completely backwards from the way that we should be working. What you need to do is you need to look at your personal budget. Now, if you don't have a personal budget, you need to get one. You need to establish a budget. And what we talk about when we talk about budget, we just basically mean what is coming in, what is going out, what are those standards, those boundaries, those limits within your finances that are going to help you to live a life in a comfortable way, but also in a way that's going to make sure it's taking care of you not only now, but also in the future. You need to look at the numbers. You need to know, are you spending too much in a specific area? A budget is going to help us to do that. Now, when we look at our business budget, what we have to do is essentially the same thing. But especially when you're talking about paying yourself, you need to first know how much you actually need in your personal life. So again, we're looking at personal things. So if let's say for instance, I just say that I want to make $100,000 per year, right? That's a great number for $100,000 per year. But what if I go into my personal finances and then I start to look at certain things? What I might find is that, technically, yeah, $100,000 is a good number, but I actually need $20,000 in order to actually be able to meet my personal financial needs. Again, that could be so different for every person, but it really takes you looking at a good amount of your paperwork, what bills you have coming in, and not even just your current bills and current state of your finances, but this is a perfect opportunity for you to even start to look at things that you dream of and that concerns money. What are some things that you would like to do? Are there certain vacations that you would like to take? Are there certain level of retirement that you want to plan for? Are there specific amounts of money that you want to give away to, but whether it be like a nonprofit organization or a club or maybe to someone overseas? Those are also opportunities for you to start to look into where your money could not only go right now, but where can your money go in the future? So when you're looking at your personal budget, you might see like, okay, again, going back to our example, all right, so I actually need to make $120,000. But if I want to maybe take more vacations throughout the week, or if I want to send my child to private school or something of that sort, then I might need to bring in maybe $125,000 or maybe $130,000. So this is going to be extremely helpful so that when you're looking at your business budget, you can start to include some of that into what your business budget is going to look like. Now, really, this could be this could really be the case for any type of business. Of course, I specifically work with therapists and helping them to establish their finances and making sure that they're working a business that works for them financially, emotionally, even academically. But this really can apply to any business that you have. Any business that you have, you really want to take a look at that. This is part of how at least the start of how you establish what your financial goals would look like. So of course, you're going to also look into other things in your business, like what are some of the things that you might need specifically for your business, such as overhead prices. Okay, we're talking about if you're paying rent. Do you have to pay for water? Do you have to pay electricity? You're also looking at things as small as paper. How much do you have to pay for paper on a monthly basis? Do you have a telephone bill? Do you have to fax certain things? If you have an office, do you have coffee? Do you have milk, sugar? All those different things are going to be something that you are going to actually take into consideration when you are using your budget for your business, when you are establishing that budget, right? So those are different ideas of things that are going to be included in your budget. But how can you establish even just that business budget if you haven't looked at at your personal budget? Another thought is that, like I just talked about, certain components that would be included in your business budget. Now, let's just say, for example, if everything that we've discussed up until this point maybe requires you to spend about, your budget is maybe $80,000 for your business per year. Yeah, that's a lot, but we're just using it as an example. $80,000. Now you've only really budgeted for thinking that you're going to need for your business $130,000. Now, look, you're nowhere near how much money you actually need in order to take care of yourself. Now, if you cannot have a business where you're going to be able to maintain your personal finances while also growing your business, then you're going to be in a lot of trouble, right? So this is why it's so important, especially as a therapist, to take those things into consideration, especially if you're working a business where you are a solo practitioner. If you are a solo practitioner, this is like the utmost importance. Do not start something knowing that you're going to have more business overhead and you will not be able to take care of your personal expenses, because you will be in a lot of trouble. You're going to end up like, where did all my money go? I thought that I had enough money budgeted. No, you didn't, because you didn't even look at the accurate amount of what you needed to take care of personally. Now, as we move forward, this is where it becomes extremely important. When we start to go into establishing what your fee would look like. And when we talk about your fee, we're talking about your regular individual therapy fee, your family therapy fee, your couples therapy fee. You're going to look at all of those things and, adding that up into what you're also going to include is the amount of people that you're also seeing per week. And you're going to add those things together. You're going to come up with your number that you're going to make per week, per month, per quarter, and eventually per year. That is going to help you to establish what your finances would look like. But again, these are all the details that you need to really consider when you are working on establishing a budget for your business. So you're looking at your salary for your business, but you're also looking for all those things that's going to help you to run your business. Other things that you may want to think about is like maybe just the way that your system is working. Are you using an electronic health record system? Do you have to pay for that? Are you using a specific note system? You're going to have to pay for that. Do you have an administrative assistant or a virtual assistant? You're going to have to pay for that. If you're going to have someone working on your medical claims, doing your claim and your billing, you're going to have to pay for that as well, right? So I hope this really helps you to understand just overall, really the relationship between your personal finances as well as your business finances and how they work hand in hand. But do not forget You have to start by looking at your personal finances. Look at your goals. Establish a goal for yourself. What is your mission? What is something that you really want to accomplish? Not just for the services that you're going to provide, but of course, we want our businesses to not only just serve people, but we want it to be profitable. The more money we're able to make in our business, eventually, the more we're able to serve others. And our reach to be able to serve others become extremely great. So I hope this helps to clarify and just to help you to understand a little bit about the relationship between our personal finances as well as our business budget and our finances for our business. Now, what I want you to stay tuned is that tomorrow we are going to be having Joy Anciano. She's going to be coming in talking about more of those financial deets. We want to know more about how we can get rid of debt. So she's going to be talking about that tomorrow. I'm going to show you the link. So press the link below and join me at Authentic Profitable Practice, our YouTube channel. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, which would be February 22nd, 2022. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you feel like this information was pertinent to your growth in your personal finances as well as in your business. See you later, Authentic Therapists.